Other side, that's number 9, Jordan Mulcahy. She checks out at number 23, Newsom. Caitlin Newsom. I almost said Aaliyah, but that's her sister. I always get them mixed up. Caitlin Newsom, 23 on the front now, and serving the libero, number 2, Anna James. 10-5 is the score. That ball's down. Make it 11-5 now. Paintsville over Shelby Valley. Set number 1 in the All-A 15th Regional Tournament here at Paintsville High School as Anna James serves another. Now to Shelby. And these two teams met up, I think, last Saturday in Pikeville. The Tigers defeated the Shelby Valley Wildcats. So here's a big rematch now as Anna James serves another one. 12-5 Paintsville. Ooh, that one's on the line. What? Yeah, we're live on AroundPaintsville.com. Can I have some money? You have to get on here and talk just a second. Huh? Harris can't get in the game. All right, 12-7 now, Paintsville. Serving the Shelby Valley. James to Newsom. Now Harding hits it over. And there's a shot. 13-7 now, Tigers. Yeah, I got you. All right. No way, AJ. Not going to happen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 13-8 now, Tigers over Shelby Valley here in set number 1 of the 15th Regional All-A Tournament. Game 1. Shelby Valley serving. Shelby Valley moving left to right. Paintsville moving right to left. Whoop. And good ball work right there by the Tigers. They get another one down, 14-8. And long ball, it's going to be out of bounds. If you're watching us live, you obviously know today is Tuesday, right? Is today Wednesday? Wow, it is Wednesday. Kevin Horn, he has to keep me straight. Time flies like an arrow. But if you're watching on delay or rebroadcast, today, for the record, is August 29th. Wednesday, August 29th, 2018. And you're watching the 15th Regional All-A Tournament right here, ladies and gentlemen. Paintsville High School Tigers currently 16 over the Shelby Valley Wildcats 8. Don't go away. We'll be right back on AroundPaintsville.com.
When you come to the Jones Preston Funeral Home, you are family. We are committed to serving your family as our own with sensitivity, compassion, integrity, and respect. Our licensed funeral directors will assist your family in planning a funeral and choosing the options that suit your family's needs and your loved one's wishes. We're able to assist you in holding services in a variety of areas, from our funeral home to your church, at the cemetery, or an alternate location. Jones Preston Funeral Home is able to prepare a meaningful service to honor your loved ones. It's never too early to make a plan. Stop by today at 8:00.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Serving for the Tigers is number 7, Hadley Harden. And boom, Megan Taylor right there for the kill shot. Tigers lead 17-8. We're going to 25. And Tigers well on their way here. We've got a whistle. Looks like Shelby Valley was on the net. Point Paintsville, so 18-8 now. Another kill shot by Taylor. Makes it Paintsville 19, Shelby Valley 8. And there's the tip. Anna James quickly with it now to Nelson. Nelson over. Back to James. Nelson to Taylor. And Taylor quickly just kind of smacks it down. Shelby Valley hits it out of bounds, so another point. 20-8 now, Paintsville over Shelby. Megan Taylor doing the serving. And Megan Taylor doing the hitting, another point. 21-8. Serving again for the Tigers, number 7, Harden. Into the net, so 21-9. I need to get an update here, Kevin, on some rules. Angela, you're live on AroundPaintsville.com. We need to get a clarification on some rules. Can you hear me? Look up here. Look up here. During tournament play, do we play best out of 3 or best out of 5? Best out of 3. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Angela Taylor right there clarifying the rules. She's the volleyballologist. Thanks. So we're going to play best out of 3. So 2 sets, and you win the match. Paintsville currently up on this one, 22-10. Ball out of bounds, 23-10 now, Tigers. Serving for the Tigers, number 23, Caitlin Newsom. And that ball is going to be long. So set point now, 24-10. Caitlin Newsom, she'll serve it again. And that's off a Shelby Valley Wildcat paw out of bounds. So the Tigers take the first set, 25-10, win handily. We're going to change sides, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll do it again, playing best out of 3 here. Tigers win 2, and they will advance to the next round. We're going to take a little break, Kevin. We got some time. Let's hear a word from our sponsors. Don't go away, folks. Not for a moment.
Country Music Highway Museum. We have a front porch picnic every week on Thursday nights at 7. That's a crowd favorite. Normally we have at least 150, 200 people every Thursday. We have the SIP Theater downtown Paintsville on Main Street. We have several events scheduled. We have 15 events scheduled between now and the end of the year. We have a movie coming up. We do monthly movies. We've also got the Stafford House in town. That's available for tours. You can schedule that through tourism. We have tons to do in Johnson County and Paintsville, and we encourage you to come and visit us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And appreciate you out there, Matt Porter, checking in on us, watching us online, texting in his comments. We appreciate it. Of course, look forward to seeing everyone Friday night, where we will be west of here in Lexington to watch the Paintsville High School boys football take on the Broncos of Frederick Douglass, the Broncos. And will be in Lexington this Friday night. We'll have the whole crew there shooting that game. Matt Porter, myself, Kevin Horn, and Hunter Becknell. Hunter is the man downstairs that's on the Rover. He's getting those shots for you on the shoulder cam. And we've got a couple cameras up high here. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I left out Mark Harden. Well, he's not here tonight, but Mark Harden will be on the shoulder cam Friday night. So we like to spread the experience around, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in getting involved, we beg. We'll take almost, well, I say almost anybody, but not really. You have to be sophisticated. You have to be educated. You have to be willing participant. You can't complain. And all those other things. Anyway, we're into the second set here. It's Paintsville 2, Shelby Valley 1. And Shelby Valley doing the serving here. The lineup for Paintsville right there, number 11 is Megan Taylor. Also across the front line, the setter, number 14 right there is Lindsey Nelson. And Taylor sailed it out of bounds. And across the way on the far side, 23 was Caitlin Newsom. No, they say it landed out of bounds. Excuse the ring. No, they give it to Shelby Valley. So we're tied 2-2. Across the back line, the libero, number 2, Anna James, hitting right there. Hadley Harden, number 7, and Shelby Hatfield, number 13. That does it for the Tigers. Ooh. And you have 3 hits, ladies and gentlemen, for those not familiar with volleyball, who, if you've never had a PE course, or if you've had a PE course, you probably played volleyball. But it has really come a long way in the last 30 years. From anything I remember. But you've got 3 hits to get it across. I do remember that. And the exception to that would be the tip at the net. So when the ball, let's say for instance, is spiked and you have a blocker and you can tip it off her hand, that does not count towards the hit total. So you've got 3 to get it over. Checking back in for the Tigers, number 2, Anna James, also in for the Tigers. Number 9 on the front row, hitter, Jordan Mulcahy. She's on the left side, Megan Taylor in the middle, and Lindsey Nelson on the right. Newsom hustles and gets it to Nelson, to Taylor. Out. So Tigers 5, Shelby Valley 3 here in set number 2 of the 15th Region All-A Tournament, ladies and gentlemen, August 29th, 2018. You're watching AroundPaintsville.com, Paintsville, Kentucky. Paintsville High School hosting the All-A this year, and Shelby Valley gets a point right there, 5-4. Tigers leading over the Wildcats. And myself, Alan James, along with Kevin Horn, up top in the booth, bringing you this live action. And on the floor, we've got, on the Rover camera, we've got Hunter Beckner. Ball sailed out of bounds, score 5-5 now. All right, Shelby Valley controlling the ball here. And these colors, I don't know from this distance on the screen if you can see what's what, but Paintsville is in gray. They are on the left side of the court. Shelby Valley is in black on the right side. Checking in for the Tigers now, number 13, Shelby Hatfield. And Tigers get that point. They lead 6-5. Seven to 5 Tigers. Doing the serving, number 14, Lindsey Nelson. She is the setter. So what you'll notice many times, see, that's called a double hit right there by Shelby Valley. So a lot of times when you're centered under the ball, you're supposed to contact the ball with 2 hands at the same time. Sometimes they bobble it. It's called a double hit. Can't do that. So score now 8 to 5. Tigers leading over the Wildcats. Lindsey Nelson with the serve. Long ball. Valley hits it out of bounds. 9 to 5. Tigers over Wildcats here in set number 2 of game number 1 of the 15th Region All-A Tournament 2018. Lindsey Nelson on the serve. And you notice that ball did hit the net, which that's okay. The ball can hit the net as long as it comes back in play and you have hits remaining in your hit count, you can pick it up and knock it back over. So Shelby Valley wants a timeout. Score 10-5 Tigers. We're going to take a commercial break and come right back on AroundPaintsville.com. Don't go away.
The lawyers at Porter Banks, Baldwin & Shaw, PLLC in Eastern Kentucky represent members of the insurance industry in a wide range of issues, including medical malpractice, professional negligence, environmental claims, product liability, and more. The law firm has been in existence for more than 100 years, and our client attorneys have centuries of combined experience protecting our clients' interests. Contact an experienced Eastern Kentucky insurance defense attorney at Porter Banks, Baldwin & Shaw, PLLC. Call us toll-free at 877-270-4221 or visit our website at psbblaw.com.
All right, we're back. Score 10-5 Tigers. Lindsey Nelson with the serve. And that one's going to land in there. So a much-needed point right there for the Wildcats. Shelby Valley now serving. To number 2, James to Nelson. And Mulcahy gets it over. Mulcahy again.
Keeping the game close to the net.
Yeah, there's a voice.
Yeah. You seem so lonely, I figured I'd join in.
You know, it's hard to talk for some people. Not me. I mean, you know, I can talk. But yeah, the voice of Mr. Kevin Horn, ladies and gentlemen. You just mix it however you think it needs to be mixed there, brother. He's doing all the edits and the cuts and the production, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 3-camera shoot here, and it all feeds in, and somehow he monitors the cameras and the production of all this. And we thank Mr. Bob Abrams of AroundPaintsville.com for allowing us to be here tonight to bring all these games to you and all of our sponsors. And that ball's tapped back down out of bounds, so a point to Paintsville. They lead 12-6. Yeah, we're talking about the game coming up right here. This is Prestonsburg versus Jenkins next game. So the winner of this game will play the winner of Prestonsburg Jenkins coming up after this. (13-6) Paintsville. Megan Taylor doing the serving for the Lady Tigers. And that's going to be 4 hits. They can't get it over. So 14-6. Appreciate Matt Porter out there. And we had some technical assistance from Mrs. Angela Taylor. We're playing best out of 3 tonight. We appreciate her. Thank her for watching and tuning in. And she's actually here, so, but she'll tune in later. But score now 15-6 Tigers over Wildcats. And no, I thought that was a timeout. But like I was saying there, Kevin, we appreciate all you guys for watching. And from time to time, we do some Facebook Live broadcasting as well. But appreciate you for tuning in there. And on Channel 17 in Paintsville, on Suddenlink, if you're on Channel 17 in Suddenlink, you'll be able to see this on a delay. We're trying to get it to where we can show it live, but we're going to do it on a delay basis for the time being. That's the old, what was that channel called?
Hometown TV?
Yeah, it used to be Hometown TV, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But now it's Big Shot Ocean, and that's Danette James and myself working hard to try to bring some programming back, local events and activities, and some ball games, Paintsville Athletics. So Shelby Valley wants a timeout, and so do I. 17-6. Don't go away.
Alley Restaurant coming soon to 241 Main Street in Paintsville, Kentucky. Try them before they open with their catering service. A sample of their categories include fine Italian cuisine with favorites like spaghetti, lasagna, and Alfredo. Don't forget the sides either, with salad, garlic bread, black beans, red beans, coleslaw, and a host of other classics. Top it off with a delicious cheesecake for dessert. They also do taco and potato bars with giant baked potatoes and a selection of toppings. That's the Alley Restaurant, coming soon to 241 Main Street in Paintsville.
All right, we're back here bringing you Tiger football against the
Football.
volleyball. Man, it's just been a week.
We're going to be bringing some football. We talked a little bit about that just a second ago. And but before we get to Friday, we've got tomorrow, Kevin.
Yep, we got the middle school game and elementary school. Are we doing both, or was it just?
Yep, doing both.
Yep.
5th and 6th and 7th and 8th, Paintsville Elementary and Middle in action at the first home game tomorrow versus Belfry. So Belfry finally gets out of Pond Creek with their third and 4th and 5th and 6th, or 5th and 6th troop. Excuse the ring. We've been trying to get them out of there for 3 or 4 years now, and couldn't get Coach Haywood to let them out of Pond Creek. So I guess he's going to give us a shot. They must be good, or he wouldn't let them out. But look for a big game, 7th and 8th grade, as well as 5th and 6th. That's right, here in Paintsville, Kentucky, tomorrow night, August 30th. Bring your friends and family, loved ones, and in-laws.
And if you can't come out to the game, make sure you tune in to AroundPaintsville.com.
Absolutely. Tune in right here. I think they said kickoff was 6 o'clock tomorrow for the 5th, 6th game, and it will be followed by the 7-8 game. Beat Belfry. That's what Matt Porter says. Absolutely. Belfry this, Belfry that, Belfry this, yeah, Raceland this, Raceland that, Danville this, Danville that, Hazard this. But you know what? The 7th and 8th grade middle school are 3-0 in the season. They beat Danville, they beat Raceland, and they beat, who did I mention now? Hazard, 3-0. So I'm going to put them up against one of the region's best. That will be Belfry, the Pirates, right here on Around Paintsville tomorrow night at 6 p.m. 5th and 6th getting underway first, followed by the 7th and 8th. And then Friday night, like we mentioned, it's the high school boys football in action. Away this time. They had first 2 home games. They're 2-0. They beat Estill County and Harlan Independent the first 2 weeks of the season rather handily. But a big matchup coming up Friday against a 6A powerhouse, Frederick Douglass. So we'll see what the Tigers are made of. And once again, we hear all this talk. But should be a dandy.
You know one thing, these Lady Tigers out here tonight are quite fierce. So they're made of some stern stuff. Strong showing against Shelby Valley, 21-9 now.
Big time. Oop. Ball trickles across but lands out of bounds. And doing the serving right there is number 13, Shelby Hatfield, a sophomore. And the hitter right there is number 7, Hadley Harden, also a sophomore. Anna James, number 2, the libero, she's a senior. And again, Shelby Hatfield serving, sophomore. Number 11, Megan Taylor, a senior. Who else is out there? Number 14, Lindsey Nelson, a senior. And number 23, Caitlin Newsom, she's a junior. So some experienced as well as some young talent here, Kevin. And number 9, Jordan Mulcahy, senior. Got 4 seniors this year. All right, score 24-10, ladies and gentlemen. We're at match point. Tigers won the first set, 25-11, maybe 13. They're up on this one, 24-10. 1 more points, and the Tigers will advance to the second round. We'll take on the winner of the next game versus Prestonsburg versus Jenkins. So watch close.
Shelby Valley up for the serve, and look at that, a timeout.
No, she was going to serve it and decided to let the ball fall to the ground. You can do that.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a redo. But an official saw something there on the ball they didn't like, so they're getting a maybe had a little perspiration.
Possibly.
Maybe it's there's an inflation problem. We need to call the Patriots and get them down there.
They
got some of the best ball checkers for inflation poundage in the world. High quality control there.
Oh yeah.
Patriots.
You want to make sure it just soars through the air.
Yeah. 24-10.
All right, back up to serve, Shelby Valley. And 24-11.
Out. That's game. That's set. That's match. So how about that? Kevin Horn, the Paintsville Lady Tigers out here all over the Lady Wildcats of Shelby Valley, winning 2 straight sets, 25, I think it was 12-13, and this one 25-11, so dominating here in the first round.
So congratulations to the Lady Tigers, and we would like to thank our sponsors once again, the Alley Restaurant, Teeters and May Law Office, Paintsville Tourism, Jones Preston Funeral Home, and Porter Banks, Baldwin and Shaw, attorneys at law. Thank you for allowing us to bring you the Tiger sports action this season.
And thank you, Kevin. And it looks like Prestonsburg and Jenkins getting ready to get underway here. But one more time, we'd like to thank our sponsors again, Jones Preston Funeral Home. Thank you guys so much. If you see them, say something. You saw them on AroundPaintsville.com or Channel 17 Big Shot Ocean. And the Alley Restaurant in downtown Paintsville.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Teeters and May Law Office, Paintsville Tourism, and Porter, Banks, Baldwin, and Shaw, attorneys at law. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see them out in town, pat them on the back, thank them. To make these broadcasts brought to you. And a special thanks to Mr. Ken Fuller. He's working the lines down there for the Lady Tigers this year on the volleyball. He is a champ. And how many lives has this man affected? Hundreds, thousands. Taught chemistry down at the college for years. And beyond that is just a gentleman and an inspiration. We really appreciate him. And he's just one of those guys, man. He brightens your day. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here on AroundPaintsville.com. Remember, tomorrow night we have middle school and elementary school football action. Belfry Pirates will come right here. And we'll play 2 games starting at 6 o'clock, 5th and 6th. We'll play that one, followed by the 7th and 8th. And then Friday night football action, we're back to, or not back home, we're on the road. We're going to Willie Nelson it and go to Lexington, Kentucky, and take on the Broncos of Frederick Douglass. That's a new high school between not Man-O-War, but in the Hamburg area and Winchester Road, between Sir Barton and New Sir.
Be the first of several away games.
Yeah, we got
our next 3 are away.
Stint.
Yeah.
I think. Let's see. We go to Frederick Douglass. We go to Pikeville, and then Williamsburg, and then back home for Lawrence.
Yeah. And then after that, Walton Verona up near Florence.
Yeah, Walton Verona, new school, new pickup this year for the Tigers.
Yeah. Then another home game, then Hazard, then Raceland.
Yeah. And before you know it, we'll be eating turkey. And then before you know it, we'll be having Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah. That's that's how you can keep great track of the holidays, just by the
the food intake.
Exactly.
Which I'm for it.
Yep.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you for watching. All you fans.